folks. My next guest is an inspiration to millions around the world and a perfect voice for anyone in search of a fresh start. She is a best-selling author of 6 books. She's a CEO and one of the most sought-after transformational coaches in the world. And she is my buddy. She's here to talk about how to make a positive transformation in 2015. Please welcome my friend, Lisa Nichols.
Hey.
What's up, Lisa?
Hey.
Good.
Love you.
What's something that makes transformation so difficult for some people?
People are more comfortable with a familiar discomfort than they are with an unfamiliar new possibility. I know this chaos.
Right.
I don't know that possibility. That's one reason.
I can own it.
I can own it, and I'm familiar with it. I know my crazy. I know his crazy. I know her crazy. I just know it. So if you become more committed to the unfamiliar possibility, and most people want to stay comfortable because it's the known. They're not willing to play on the edge because the fear of failure and the fear of success both live in the same space.
That's exactly right. Okay, now you got some tips for us today. Give me 3 tips for making major life transformations. Give me 3 tips.
Number 1, you have to believe in the goal you're setting from the very beginning. If you don't believe in it, you might as well not make it. Don't talk about it. You got to make it attainable, bite-sized, and palatable, and it has to have digestible pieces. So if you want to make $1 million, were you making $25,000 last year? Let's start with $30,000. Number 2 is you have to be willing to make a plan. New Year's resolutions come in place. We make a resolution, but we never make a plan. If you fail to plan, you've planned to fail. And your plan has to have action steps and milestones. Milestones are after those 5 action steps, I've achieved this thing. It lets me know I'm going in the right direction. It also lets you know if I don't hit this milestone, I can adjust my action steps before I get to the end of the year. And then the last thing, the one that most people will resist against, Steve, no one wants accountability. Find accountability. Find someone who's not scared of you, that's going to hold you to the man or the woman that you are becoming, not to who you've been.
Right.
And most of us don't want that. We don't want anybody in our face. So if you don't like confrontation, then have carefrontation. Do you really say you want that goal? Then hold on. Your tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe ain't going in the same direction.
You know what, Lisa? Speaking of accountability, I just did something for the first time with my children. My 2 17-year-olds are going to college. The other day, I had them write down 25 things that they would never do. And give me the list so I can hold you accountable
to what you say.
So I took a picture of the list on my phone, I emailed it to myself, and I kept it in my phone. So when they go to college, as they make the mistakes that young people are going to make,
right,
I want to give them a reminder. You said you would never do this.
Exactly.
This.
And that's what accountability, you are 80% more likely to hit your goals if someone's holding you accountable. 80%. But you have to be willing to be carefronted, not confronted. That's when it happens.
I want everybody to grab what she's saying, because transformation is a mental state.
Yes, it is.
It's just a decision. You don't need anybody's permission to change. Do you understand that?
Right.
Man, quit looking for other people to validate what you want to do. I don't care what nobody think of my dream board. That's why I quit showing my dream board. I showed a guy my dream board one time. Well, wow, why would you, that much money? What you need with all that money? I ain't say I needed it.
Right.
I got no problem.
And I just have to say this because it brings to this point. Everyone isn't worthy of hearing your dream. Because there's some people, when they can't get their dream, they're going to come try to snatch yours.
Man.
And I got to remind you that my dream is not asking for your permission. My dream is going to give you notice it's about to occur.
You want to mess your day up? Tell your big dreams to some small-minded people. And watch what happened to your big dream.
Right.
They get shot down so fast.
Right.
This is all good.
Right.
Hey, Lisa, look.